Hello, my Zentangle friends. This is Barbara Langston, CZT, Certified Zentangle Teacher, and welcome to day 5 of Inktober Tangles for 2023. If you're seeing this video first, I would encourage you to please look. There's 2 introductory videos that explain what I'm doing. And I would also encourage you to watch day 1 because I show how my tiles are going to fit together at the end. Okay, this is my sketchbook, and this is one of the pages from it that I'm using to practice for my tiles and for my patterns. Day 5, this is a beautiful pattern, but I'm going to admit that I struggle with it a little bit. And only because I'm a perfectionist. I've called my channel Not Perfect Zen because I try to tell myself I don't have to do things perfectly, but I think about that a lot anyway. So anyway, just telling you ahead of time. Because in this section, okay, here and here, this is how the pattern should look, and this is how it comes out when you don't get these initial little teardrops set right. And not that it matters, but I just wanted to let you know that I'm trying to do it like this. I even have another video out there because this was one of the Gratitangles. And so I do have another video, and I'll link to it. But simple, beautiful pattern. And as long as I don't let myself get in the way, I can do it just fine. Let me show you on the back. These are some of my iterations of what I did. I did find that other people have done this pattern with not just the 4 little points, but this one has 6, this one has 5, this one has 8, I believe. And I don't especially like how they look, but I'm just showing you can just play around with it. I actually like how this one came out, but it's not what the pattern is supposed to be. So let's get started. I am using a Zentangle 3.5-inch tile that I have set up with the W2 pattern as a string, and that's what I'm using for all of my tiles. And so in this section I'm going to start, and one of the ways that I found I did a little bit better was I made just a small circle. Okay, sorry, I had a sick grandchild home with me today. So, just a very light circle. I'll make it a little bit darker. Okay, and that's just a guide for me. And then I'm going to put these 4 kind of teardrop shapes. And I go ahead and fill mine in. And the step out she doesn't, but I just go ahead and do it while I'm there. And I like to turn my tile. Let's do another one. Trying to keep them about the same size. And they're not the same size. It's okay. I can go back and make the others a little bit bigger. I apologize if you hear the lawnmower in the background. Okay, one more here. Okay, so with this pattern, we have these lines, and if you can see on the tips of these, let me put that down. The tip here kind of goes under and lines up with that tip. Okay, but we're going to leave a space to start with. I just want to explain what I'm doing. So I'm going to bring this and just kind of bring it in that direction, and I'm just going to leave that open, and then I'm going to move in a little bit and put an aura around this, trying my best to keep it about the same width. All right, now I'm going to turn, and this tip will line up with that one, with this line, and now we can go ahead and touch that side and then stop. Where this one looks like it's coming under, then we're gonna do this aura again, trying to keep them about the same width. Okay, so just continue like that, going from this tip, lines up there, and then where that one came under, we're going to come around and I watched a video, not my own, and it really helped to go from here around, what did I say, counterclockwise. It helped to start here. So I found that I did a lot better doing it that way. Okay, and I'm just going to stop for a second and show you that these lines, that one and that one, should line up. So I'm going to bring this around and make it kind of line up there, and then finish that one and finish that one. Okay, I'm happy with that one. It actually came out well. And now I'm going to just erase some of that circle that I put there. For some reason it helped me, so if that helps you, that's good too. We're going to put an orb in the center. And I think with hers, the orb is a little bit bigger, but it's okay. There's no rules. Let's just make it the best that you can. So the next thing we have, is these orbs down here on the bottom between these. So I'm just going to go ahead and make these orbs fit inside here. Okay, so that's our next step. If it's a little bit bigger on one side, it's okay. Okay, turning my tile. Okay. And then I'm filling in that little space down here at the bottom where the orbs don't meet. All right, now we're going to put the 3 petals. So I'm going to start in the center, go up as tall as you would like, come back down, I'm going to come up again, and just kind of bring that under. And then same thing on this side. I come around and meet, and then I'm just kind of filling in that space right, between this line and that petal. And then I'm just going to do some little flicks of my pen. It's called hatching, I think. I think it's called hatching. And give some little detail there. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing on this side. Next side. And then add your little hash marks. All right, one more. All right, now add our little hatching. Okay, that one came out pretty good. My little trick to put that circle and make sure it's not so big seems to work. All right, now for the shading. I'm just going to come along the bottom, and we don't need to do much because we already have the hatching there. Okay. But right along the bottom of these petals. Okay, now I'm going to get my blending stump, also known as a tortillon, and just smooth this out. Just pull it so it's just a soft shadow there at the end. See how we can definitely see on these that I have put graphite down? We're trying to soften that. And just push the graphite into the paper and then soften it towards the ends of the petals. Just a little bit of shading can make such a difference. Okay. And sometimes it can even help you hide some things that you didn't mean to do. There are no mistakes, but your shading can definitely make things look better. All right, next thing I'm going to do is just put a little curved C. Can you see that? Like a little highlight on each of these. Not dark, just a little bit. Almost like a little comma. And then we're going to go back and just very gently soften those. It almost like makes it look like a little pearl on there. And for the one in the very center, it's pretty small, but you should have enough graphite on your pencil, on your blending stump, to add just a little bit down there. All right, there we go. So that is Day 5, Nayu by Emiko Kaneko, CZT. If you're interested in the disc binding system, I do have a link in each of my videos to a video where I talk about how I do this. It's just a great way for me to keep a sketchbook and keep tiles and things like that together. All right, thanks again. I hope you enjoyed this. Please hit the like button, share, and subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you tomorrow for Day 6. Thanks. Bye.